bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
This one in the air right field. Bench on the run towards the line. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Roger Castro in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Acuna has it for 1, and that's 2. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. Now the third baseman, Jaime Lugo. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colin Barber.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Miller off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's inside. And now it's filled up 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. First and second, 2 down.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy can...
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Volpe batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
A or EBL on Hellis. Up now for the Tigers. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Roger Castro. And there's a strike. Castro goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Foul ball there. The Tigers down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So
sends it across to first. 3 up. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1-2.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Colin Barber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Has room, and he makes the catch. He continues to. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a sac bunt here. Morgan. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. And And here's the first baseman, Roger Castro.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Stepping in, Dominic Canzone. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Bench. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 ball, 2 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Just off the outside edge.
3 ball, 2 strike.
He fouls it off. Will do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just had a hard time catching up.
And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Charlie Fenner.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some.
Okay, all set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Logan Cerny. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top.
Luciano fires over to first. Judge out on the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Middle of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Top of the 2nd, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Lau at the plate. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the 2nd. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Just missed. Left field, Moreno turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Binge. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Kyle Teal stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one inside. And that is ball 1. Called strike 3. The knuckleball buckled his knees.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Popped up. Morgan has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 9 straight. And we're back. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Slow roller up the middle. Luciano. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Cerny in the box now. Takes strike one. De La Cruz on at first. Nobody out.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it.
Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. No runs, one hit, no errors. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a ground ball. One up, one down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Brayden Taylor stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center.
Me.
And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Teal.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's off the inside corner. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike. In the air, left field, Moreno. And that is that. So another. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Logan Cerny. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side, Luciano. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one. And foul ball. 0-1 now. And Judge spoils that one. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Got an order, go the Yankees. Still back now in Tampa Bay, ready to begin the 8th, and now it's Brandon Lau. There's a strike.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come to the plate later in the at-bat.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Kyle Teal getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Crawford up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Number 53 piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill.
Yeah, Boog, I loved what he was doing out there on the mound in this one. And you know his team was fired up to see him dealing the way that he did, helping him get that win as well. Great game all the way around.
just about to get underway. And on the mound in this one, number 53. And he's coming off a big year, Singy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Estrada went deep in his most recent game. The next pitch misses, 2-1. Foul ball there. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
2 down, bases empty. Dominic Leggett digs in now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And a foul ball. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Jess Coleman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes players get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at-bat, you're just...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we're back. Second. Inning set to go, and digging in for San Francisco, James Tibbs III. First offering and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Isaac Paredes stands in now and watches strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Throws to second. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, no outs here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, out towards right center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, number 41. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. That one missed. And that drops in for a strike. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. J.J. Estrada, the next to hit. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
1-1-1.
Fair ball.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on it.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just
diving stop at second. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Leggett in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Coleman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. And up next for San Francisco, James Tibbs III. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And here's the catcher. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that clips the inside corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they load the... Back here in Miami, now it's the DH, J.J. Estrada. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All these Giants looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Griffin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
On the ground to third. Guillen handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Dominic Leggett. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The other way. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Coleman in the box again, takes a strike, and a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here, and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Zach DeLoach. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Albies makes the grab, 2-away down. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball is outside.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball.
Here we go, relay.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the Marlins manager out of the new pitcher for the Marlins, Brian Abreu. 4-3 our final. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, number 53. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Albies over to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through him for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Ross Winkler. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. In the air, right side, Weimer. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. Now batting Tristan Casas. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Casas with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And that's in for a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is downstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now Drew Jones. That's in there. 0-1. And that one is inside. Second inning here, no score.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch misses.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Here's a 1-1. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Glove side, but it gets through.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's a high fly ball out to center.
I got it. Ball. Relay. 2-2-2.
Lopez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the third baseman looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, Not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
Albies over to first in time. And that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Ross Winkler.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
There's the strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Now the catcher up to hit, Caleb Lomavita. Fastball for a strike. Lomavita in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jones stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's
In the dirt. Now all even up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Weimer.
Me.
And that is that. So 1 hit. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up on the left side of the infield.
I got it.
Settles underneath it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Christian Campbell stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Here's the 3rd baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Marlins 1. New inning getting started. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Will Weston. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground, but it kicks foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lopez makes a nice running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lawler up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And he pumps it a strike. The wind and the pitch. Strikes him out with 100. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Winkler stands in now and watches strike one. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And that drops in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Caleb Lomavita. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Strikes him out with 101.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ronnie Enriquez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a...
Back here in Milwaukee, starting on the mound in this one, number 53.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake McCarthy. And there's a foul ball. McCarthy with some impressive production lately. And that is out of play.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
So here's the Brewers DH, Edouard Julien. Julien in his 7th season, batting second in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And it's fouled away.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And takes low for ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. And here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Next pitch is outside. Caro wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it 2 away down. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Ballesteros leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no runs. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jordan Beck. And there's a ball. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Lopez makes his way towards it, and that's a fair ball. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Jake McCarthy up now for the Brewers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and that's ball one. And that one upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bottom 4 up now for Milwaukee. Jackson Chourio. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Moises Ballesteros digs in now. Check swing, called strike. Ballesteros measures 5 feet 8 inches, 195 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Check swing, called strike, and the count is 0-2. In the air to left, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Out towards left center. Lopez on the move. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Brewers, the shortstop.
Cole Young up now for the Brewers. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings through that.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now it's going to be Jordan Beck. Foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now a chance for Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Beck off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Marlins 4 and the Brewers. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Julian now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Now 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. And a good eye there. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Chorio, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing it.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And the batter now, Connor Norby. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Popped up. DeVries makes the catch for the out. Moises Ballesteros up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Inside, and that's ball 1. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Right through there for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Brewers strand a couple. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
For the Brewers, The catcher.
First pitch just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Zips it to first. One up, one down. Cole Young up now for the Brewers. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. The Fish leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Over to first.
That's an out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder. Jordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Beck up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the
No
plate.
ball. 2
2
strikes.
outs, base is empty.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. This one in the air, right field. Lopez makes the catch, inning over. Still in total command on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Benny Yamada.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 53, pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
He went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of him. His teammates held up their end of the job, and they go home smiling.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie. So just about set now. And starting this one, number 42. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters will have a hard time staying back.
The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. And now the right fielder. Out to short. Gets it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's in there. 0-1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch, inning over. Middle of the first. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball.
Upstairs.
3-0.
And that's in there at the knees. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here's the veteran outfielder, Drew Gilbert. Strike one. No score here in the second. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And he grounds one to the right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the first baseman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Ground ball right side. Lopez handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike on the inside corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Lopez in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's outside.
Out.
Ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one is lifted in the air. Quan heads after it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not giving it that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment.
Inside,
but that
ball
was
one.
about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. He continues to roll on the mound. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Pitch misses. 1-0. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. He goes down looking. And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Fish holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. That one off the mark, and a count 1-2. Popped up. Under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, number 42. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He'll do it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a strike.
No, their base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Out to short. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's out to center field. That's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And that's down. A base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And next for L.A., Arjun Nimala. There's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging.
I think you could argue that a well-thrown knuckleball is like the ultimate changeup, so no surprise right there to see an early swing at it after having seen a fastball right before it. I mean, the speed differential is just so extreme, so sitting back on it can just feel like an impossible task.
Tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to.
Number 42 piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill.
I feel for the other team, Boog. They had.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. And ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Line to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Liner, base hit.
Relay three.
Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
Manzardo over to second for one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kwan tracks it down for the out. Mets strand one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in, Spencer Jones. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And the count 1-2. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And stepping in for New York, Theo Gillen. That clips the corner. And it's 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Kevin Parada up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
One.
Ripped on the ground to second. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and that gets down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The bat, number 2.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
He's out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back here in Miami as we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Nico Hoerner. Hoerner, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Just missed.
That's out.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The other way, Manzardo. He takes it on his own, one up, one down. And now it's Juan Soto. Strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to
0-1's the
swing the
count.
bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Strike.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Gillen takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses.
Nope,
He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty
2
much
balls,
all
1
game.
strike.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Kevin Parada up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Manzardo. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that is... All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Jesus Baez. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Juan heads after it. Nabs it. 1 down. Parker Meadows up now for the Mets. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Geraldo Perdomo up now for the Mets. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Struck him out looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to first. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
And that chance handled. Steps on first for the out. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. And that is
1-0.
ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike
I
one.
got 1 ball, 1
The
strike.
Fish leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for
1
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Another scoreless inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Just
that's
missed. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance,
1-1.
and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point,
That's
even though
ball
it's
2.
been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Way out front for strike 2. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Theo Gillen. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make
Ball
them
1.
pay.
Parada in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
That's a ball.
A little bit high, maybe. And the
2-0.
count is 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
Outside
That's ball
low. 3-1. There's the strike.
Bullpen.
Gillen at first, 1 gone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Here's Baez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lopez has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Marlins.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 31.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard.